Hello everyone, today we will be looking at the Furnish mod, specifically be focusing on non-wooden objects and looking at how you can use them to enhance your builds. The mod can be directly accessed on curseforge. Let's see what types of items are in this mod. I used several different items and showcased them all. Obviously a lot is going on. We will be looking at the rest of these items and showing how to actually create this for your builds. Essentially an overview of what you can use. Now for your graveyard builds, very loud sound effect, pretty dramatic too. Only have one gravestone in this whole mod, but surprisingly you could go and do a lot with it. And say, for example, I believe this is an andesite texture, so if you wanted to do this, everything depends on what you want to do, because ultimately sideways slab if you think about it, but you can get creative with it, don't you worry. This is the iron bars. Top is just supposed to go on top of them or next to them, but even on the sides it makes a powerful difference. Still pretty interesting, honestly. A haunted house, you have a lot to work with even with just a few blocks. The way and how you place those blocks is what matters. This is badass. I like it. Not much more said. Although I will point out, with the skulls, it's automatically lit. No additional steps. This is how you craft your furniture workbench. And then all you do, you put the skeleton skull into the furniture making. It's as simple as it looks. This item right here is very, very powerful when you're actually using it to craft items. Basically the same, although it uses a soul candle. Now, I think it would be cool if this candle right here was actually in the game. Unfortunately, it isn't. I think it only appears like this on a skull, but I still like it. 99% of this is purely aesthetic, but what I will show you is the variation between regular paper. So if you want to have a workshop build or something and written letter, some rolls, a telescope, purely aesthetic, and the only crafting recipe you need is literally just paper, and that's how you make everything else. No ink required. The furniture workbench saves you a lot of time because a lot of the blocks aren't gonna help you progress the game necessarily. They just look cool at the end of the day. Now this is a cardboard box. It only holds about your hotbar, so 9 slots right here. It looks cool for storage and warehouse, whatnot, but other than that, it's not super useful. I grabbed 4 items to demonstrate functions a little bit better. The dice actually does a little bit. Depending on how you place it, it will actually change its orientation. I don't know if it's completely random or not. I think it is probabilistic. If you want to play a game, you could get creative with it, I think. This is a sofa right here. And I forgot to mention too, you can absolutely extend it and do this with it too. That's sick. You can sit in it. The things people would wish Minecraft would add, but they don't, and you can jump on it. Similar to a bed. Dope as hell, bro. Picture frame, I don't know. There's 3 variations of the picture frame. So if I keep clicking, it'll add up. But if I try to add a 4th one, it will put it right next to it. And it has the bamboo sound effect. This is a display case. Is right click and right click again to put it back in. Not to be confused with the pickaxe. Just because it's a pickaxe, it automatically right-handed. But I could switch it out, put it in here, and yeah, now we have a mini couch in here. So this one is called a chimney cap and goes up and blocks out the smoke. So now the smoke is traveling up through the chimney, but when I place this right here, it should stop or cease, and you can still see the bottom of it, and it just looks cool if you're building a factory. Now spider webs and cobwebs, there's a little bit of a glitch going on right here. I'm not really sure I think that they blocked out some of the pixel textures to deliberately make it look halved. It functions just like a cobweb. It just looks like that instead of the original one. I guess it's cool for the variation and adding variety instead of just the one cobweb. But for your haunted builds, hey, now you have an extra option. Now for the trash can, okay, this is a good example. So I place it into here, and as you can see, it's in here now. I crouch and I right click. I had to remove the pickaxe out of my hand to demonstrate it, but I placed another. Each amphora, I think it's what it's called, has a texture, and they're really cool. So this one's a creeper, I believe. I'm not sure, a bug or something, and definitely a flower. Yeah, so it speaks for itself. It's a loud sound effect. I don't know why it scrapes like that because there's no cap or anything, but it's still pretty cool. Here, little squares on the ground are plates. English plate and Chinese plate was the other one. Yeah, the blue one, and then the English plate was the red one right here. I like it personally, but honestly, I wasn't thinking so much plate. I was thinking more along the lines of floor tiles. Look how good with a marble build, for example. I'll be pretty badass if you think about it. For something Greek themed, you definitely don't have to go down just plates. Anyways, here's some post-it notes, some papers, purely decorational. They do exactly the same thing as the papers down here. Right here says my username, right? When you first place down a mailbox, it will ask to claim the mailbox. I right click. It says you are now the owner of this mailbox. Okay, good news. These are some paper lanterns I thought were pretty cool. I like red and I like Asian themed shit, so here it is, red. That's about it. Like any other items, there's other colors too. It doesn't have to be just it. All it is paper, and it lights up in the dark. An orange bunting, all it needs is the same crafting furniture workbench. This is a large locker, and this is a large locker and this is a small one. However, for some reason, this separation right here of the doors can give you a completely different style. This is 2 blocks, this is 1 block, and they can be placed anywhere. It functions essentially like a chest, but you need a block of iron, and small locker has the same amount of slots as a small chest. A large locker has the same amount as a large chest. And this is for your parties and celebrations. I don't know. Use this for whatever you want. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention one more. Asphalt. You can actually go really quickly on this. If you had a horse, man, dude, you'd be speeding through here. Now, this is a curtain. If place them next to each other, and it will automatically open and close. And here's one for one, different dimensions anyway. That's about it. If you want to see other mods, subscribe. Give some recommendations for mods that are less known, because I want to review the mod, and I enjoy looking at mods people have never seen, and maybe there's elements to them that people want to see. So if you enjoy, please subscribe, and I'll see you all later. See ya.